I do a lot of what ifs, but what about single moms that are trying to work and pay for kids to go to school, pay for their food while they're going to school, but don't have the daycare to have their kids? You need help. Certain people need help.
You have to expand your list of skills in terms of what you're willing to do. If you're a single mom and you need somebody to watch your kids, what that mouth do? I'm sorry. I watch them niggas. But what that mouth do?
Do you want to change your color? Or did you want to change your economic situation?
Do I want to change my economic situation or my color?
Yeah.
Why would I want to change my color?
Exactly. So it's the economic situation that's the problem. And as long as you're poor, they're keeping you down. And because
let me say to you,
because they kept black people poor.
Let me quote two things to you from two black people. Charles Barkley, which I think Charles Barkley should never speak on behalf of black people because, first of all, the nigga can't even understand how syllables work. I think it's very interesting. Interesting has two syllables. No, I'm sorry, three syllables. Interesting. He adds four. Interesting. Athlete, 2. Athlete, 3. I'm not on TV often because I think your boy is blackballed, and I've said that in several interviews. But Netflix has a show on called Gentified, and a couple of you guys have been hitting me up on Instagram. I guess you saw me on there. I got one scene where I play a chef, and I've been told it's kind of funny. So to the Hispanics out there, if you haven't heard about this show, it's called Gentified. It's produced and directed by America Ferrara, a.k.a. Ugly Betty. Check it out. I don't know what episode it is, but your boy's in there in his full chef splendor.
Can I give you some white spin right now?
Yes.
Instead of saying you've been blackballed,
yes.
Why don't you say, hey, some of this anti-Aries on TV is wearing off. I have broken through.
Okay.
They're seeing my better side, and I'm on Netflix. I got a part where I'm playing the chef. I killed it. Everybody's loving it. To all my Hispanic peeps, listen, it's directed by, come on, fill it in.
The Negro has broken through. Check him out on Netflix. That nigga Aries Spears has done it. He's with the Spics and the Hispanics and the wetbacks on Gentified. See him as a chef. Ah, that's right. He's the help. What else is expected? That nigga is black as the pool ball itself. Between your last name, my last name, and where we are, there's 47 S's. San Francisco with Andy Steinberg and Aries Spears. Can you feel it, baby?
Have you ever had one of those dreams that you remember when, like, someone's chasing you and you're running, but you can only run in slow motion, and when you look back, that thing's chasing you at full speed? You never heard of those dreams like that?
No, because every nigga in his dreams is Usain Bolt, so we out running shit.
But that's a dream. I've had that dream, and that's what this feels like. Like we're trying, but we're moving in slow motion, and that thing's running real fast. But hopefully, even
white folks, y'all are so goddamn dramatic.
We're creative. It's not dramatic. It's creative. I'm creative.
Even in your dreams, you're Spielbergian. Let me get through it. I was at the liquor store the other day, and this white lady was in front of me, and she goes, "Back up." I said, "Excuse me?" She said, "Back up." I said, "What are you talking about? I'm back." She was like, I said, listen, I'm not panicking over this. She goes, "Well, I am. You need to back up." I said, "Bitch, if you don't get your scratch ticket to move the fuck on."
But she's at the liquor store.
Yeah, bitch, what you know what I mean? You in the safest place you can be. There's alcohol around. Dab your tongue.
The Jordan, what's it called?
The Last Dance.
Dude, I was so looking forward to this. I'm still looking. I mean, I'm really looking forward to it now. But I mean, it would have been nice to be able to talk about it in person because we get emotional when we talk about Jordan.
And no, I orgasm when I talk about Jordan. While Jordan was laying on the floor stretching, basically saying, "Michael, I'm gonna cover you." And Michael goes, "Hey, Scott, I think you better cover Judge Bushel or something because you ain't going to give me a cover me. Then they cut to another scene where the cameras are in the locker room and they're on Scott, and Scott gets frustrated and goes, hey, man, go ahead with the cameras, man. Move somewhere else. And Michael goes, hey, man, did you even make a jump shot? How many jump shots? You can't even make a jump shot, you non-shooting motherfucker. He called him a non-shooting motherfucker. And I said, that's the Jordan I want. I know that nigga curses. I know he says the N-word. I know when he gets a lick in him and he's smoking a cigar, he's a raw motherfucker. That's the Jordan I want. There was another piece of footage I loved. I guess him and Tom Brady were playing pickup ball somewhere. And he's playing against some, regular Joes. Yeah. And at one point he hits the shot and he goes, and one. And he tells the dude, hey man, you ain't got YouTube? Man, you better YouTube Michael Jordan's career. Man, that's the shit I want. That's automatic wood, nigga. That's the chubby. This is thick fat Mike now.
Yeah, right.
This ain't in shape, sexy, movie star jaw, super chocolate coated, looks good in a suit, 6'6" Mike. This is motherfucking keg belly, nigga.
This is YMCA Mike.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
This is the 50 and over league.
He got my body. Them skinny legs with that thick torso.
But he must have some bigger thighs because he gets up a little higher than I think you do.
Oh well, goddamn, that's just still leftover from natural athleticism. But don't get me wrong, nigga. If the Twinkies is 5 shelves too high, I gotta lift off too. I've flirted with playing with the idea of for shits and giggles. Let me get a regular job just for shits and giggles. Because the money ain't going to do shit for me. But just for shits and giggles. And then I thought about having to have a boss tell me what to do. Nigga, I will be fired 10 minutes in. Suck my dick.
I thought about it.
The nigga won an Oscar between the movie Us, Get Out. I know Candyman's going to be a beast. And he got the show on Hulu with Al Pacino. I'm just like, man, why this nigga didn't show this early on? I would have deep tissued Asian for $5 fucky massage that relationship.
But then when you add in, and what I think really got me into it then was the Carol Baskin lady.
Oh, that bitch. Oh. Dude, anybody that does anything to the extreme of cat pants, cat print, cat everything, they say things like perfect. Kill him. Just get hit by a bus.
What was it? My kitties and tigers, or what did I forgot how she said it.
Just so pathetic. It's just nothing more sad. Like just how, and you know what? Look, maybe she had to found her soulmate and whoever that dude was, but it just that's just horrible sex. It's just as I say many times in my joke, we know not all white people are racist, but as a race, you guys are known for racism. White people's feelings are fragile. So when I say some of the things I say, and that I'm gonna say, I know some of y'all gonna get upset. It's why black people, we played the dozens coming up. Man, your mama, we talk shit about each other. So we develop a tough exterior and interior. White people, y'all get talked about as kids. You show up the next day at school dressed like Neo from The Matrix, head to toe in leather with 80 guns under your jacket, and you're ready to kill everybody. So I asked this question on Instagram, and I wasn't trying to be funny, but I was trying to be funny, but I wasn't trying to be funny. I said, why is it seriously, black people, that we don't bathe, eat with, sleep with, and lick wild animals in the mouth the way white folks do? What is it? And I have to say this, and I'm only saying this because I know there are going to be white people that listen to this and go, he's a racist. You fucking racist. Stereotypes. Not all black men have big dicks, okay? There are some black men that are as tiny as thimbles. I'm hoping I'm not one of them. But we are known racially as the big dick people.
Black men are known as the big dick tribe. Why is that? Because there's truth to it. I think if you did a poll and you said, who got the biggest dicks? Black men, white men, Asian, Latinos, blah, 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 blah. Black men are number one on the chart. Do all black women have fat asses? No. Some of them asses be as flat as iron boards. Do all black women have thick thighs? No. But we know we the big booty, big dick, big lip people. You remember? Like, this is what I'm talking about. That one scene where they were prepping for the parade, where Joe Exotic is standing on the limo with the Christmas lights around his neck. Prior to the parade, they were getting ready for the parade. And at one point, they showed the white girl in the cage with the tiger, because it's a Christmas parade, trying to put a Santa hat on top of the tiger. And the tiger cocked its head back like, bitch, the fuck off, this shit off me.
Yeah.
And I'm going, that's only something white folks would do. Let's put a tiger hat on a tiger while I'm in the cage because it's Christmas, as though the tiger's name is Albert. And he knows I'm supposed to have on a Santa hat just to have all these white kids gawk at me and scream at me in a parade and take pictures with me and make noise and irritate me. What kind of arrogance do you have to have to think that that's what that was?
Do you call it Chinese food?
Yeah.
So is it racist then to call it Chinese food?
As long as I see them motherfuckers eat it with sticks, it's Chinese food.
But when it was the Spanish flu, how come it was the Spanish flu?
When it's a hurricane, why is it always named after a black woman?
What was the last hurricane?
Katrina.
I know a white girl's named Katrina.
Yeah, and they all fuck niggas. All right, nigga. What's wrong with his ears?
They stick out quite a bit.
He ain't got the Will Smith or the Martin Lawrence.
He's pretty close to the Will Smith, yeah.
Will Smith shit is like two satellite dishes. I'll put it to you like this. They're both disciplinarians, Michael and LeBron. Just their styles are different. LeBron is like a white Jewish mom. There's a lot of timeouts. There's a lot of threatening of taking away the Capri Suns and the graham crackers. There's threatening to turn off SpongeBob and go sit in the corner.
No,
and then there's
leave the room and go to another city and come back.
Yeah. Michael is I'm going to go get a switch and I'm going to whip your ass butt naked. And if child services comes over, I'm whipping them too. There's no way you're convincing me that the Russell Oscar Robertson era was better than the 80s and the 90s. You can't convince me of that.
No, the game was different, so I'm sure it was. But watching Bill Russell play basketball had to be amazing at that time, though, as well.
Because it was one nigga amongst a sea of white midgets.
No, and Oscar,
it looked like a circus act.
In Canada, but like if you threw football, soccer in there, the good-looking dude.
In soccer?
Yeah, there's a good-looking dude in soccer. I think he's retired.
Well, we don't give a fuck about soccer.
Yeah, we don't, but worldwide, he's a game changer.
Well,
the dude who's married, the dude who's married to the Spice Girl. That dude.
If I know that, I'm a homosexual.
Beckham. You have to tell me what it is, because
D.L. Hewley posted a picture of basically a bunch of VHS tapes.
Oh yeah.
He said, and for the people that don't know, I got to do it now to give you context. And he said, how many of y'all got in trouble back in the day, meaning the 80s and maybe the 90s, playing the game of is it porn or a birthday party? Meaning that when you had these VHS tapes, your parents basically had porn on them, but they might have erased over it to record a birthday party or vice versa.
Right.
And I went on to tell this story, true story, how my father had a massive porno collection. I said a felony amount. And when he was gone, I would watch him. And one day I'm watching the fucking porn, and all I see in the screen is a couch. And in comes to the frame this woman with this beige booty, light skin. And then seconds later, this big black nigga with dress socks up to the knees gets on top of her in the missionary position. And they just start wailing. And I kind of recognized the couch. But once I saw the socks, I put the socks and the couch together, and I realized it was my dad banging my mom's missionary. And needless to say, I was traumatized, but I watched the shit for 15 minutes before I turned it off. So I told people to give me their best porn stories, So
How
this
did
guy
you
wrote
watch
in.
it though? How did you watch it for 15 minutes?
Nigga, it was porno, nigga.
But it was your mom and your dad. It didn't feel
I
weird?
know, but nah, nigga, all I saw was fucking. Listen, let me tell you something. If my body was immaculate, if I had a Chris Hemsworth, I might be vain enough to want to show everybody. But my little legs, man, and my torso, nigga, I look like the letter P from the side naked. It's nah.